Hello everyone and welcome back to another custom die cast review. Today we are going to be reviewing the other part of the Bristol set, I guess you could call it. We just reviewed the Kevin Harvick custom from the Bristol Night Race. And now we're going to be doing Chase Elliott in the number 9 Hooters car, obviously. So this one kind of goes hand in hand with the Harvick car because it was from the same race and they were both in the same incident. It was really just them, but yeah, so I figured I would do kind of like a two-parter for these diecast. It's something I wanted to do. I would have done it in the Gold Series just like I did with the Harvick, but this car is hard to find in the Gold Series, so I just kind of gave up on it. I already had a not Gold Series, I'm sorry, the Authentics, not the Gold Series. The Gold Series I had in my personal collection. I didn't have it in just like a spare form, so I figured, might as well, that's all I had left was the Authentics, and it does the job, just different packaging. So yeah, we're going to take a look at this one too. Just like the Harvick car, this does not have any packaging on it, or not packaging, packaging like customization, I guess. But whenever I go to actually put it on eBay, I will put the customization on the box. Again, like I said in the Harvick review, I don't know if I'm going to do it together or separate, but we'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. So we're going to pop this bad boy out of the box and take a look at what this one kind of has other than the other one. Because for the Harvick, it was pretty clean, not a lot of race wear, and I think it's going to be the same thing for this one. It's been a while since I've even made this car, so I don't remember what's on it, but we'll take a look. Here's the custom out of the box, and just like the Harvick car, it's covered in race wear, but not really a whole lot of damage. So we are going to kind of take a look at what's going on with this one. So of course on the hood here we have Hooters. Probably one of my favorite paint schemes, honestly. There are the Hooters cars. Those never seem to disappoint. Elliott there on the name banner. I know it's not the most perfect banner, but it's there. I got the dashboard detail there. Number 9 on the roof with a little bit of race wear. Hooters behind that. Elliott once again. I'll probably have to redo these banners because I want to say this is with my old printer. I'm not too sure, but we'll see how it turns out. Let's see, you got Napa Auto Parts there. We do have a painted spoiler back here. It's not the best, I know. The yellow I use is pretty hard to work with, so I'm going to try to get a different kind. Hooters, right there, hootersonthefly.com, which is interesting. So you got number 9, Camaro ZL1 1LE. Got Valvoline there. Looks like got some bubbling on the Camaro back here. That would be a Lionel issue. Got a little bit of tire detail with that, a red line there. I got the Napa, Hooters, Valvoline, Kelly Blue Book. Of course, you got Chase Elliott. South of Freightliner, Hooters, Mac Tools, Simon, Cincinnati there. UniFirst. A little bit of race wear down here. Let's see, NASCAR race car. Of course, I don't have the playoff markings or anything. NASCAR Cup Series, Lumar, Adrenaline Shock. I miss Adrenaline, honestly. So you got the Goodyear logo there. Goodyear tires. A little bit of race wear on the front with a cat hair, apparently. You can see some of that race wear. It's kind of hidden into the front end there, but it's there. Again, it's just hard to see. So right here, we got another little line from the tire tape going on there. Got Lumar once again. Got the window net down. A little more race wear to the tail end of the car. A little bit of fuel spillage. You can barely see it, but it is there. On the interior, you can see pretty well. The roll cage is painted. Drive shaft is painted, or not drive shaft. I'm sorry. That's underneath here, which I mean it's still painted, but that's not what I meant to say. Steering wheel is what I meant to say. I was looking at the shaft of the steering wheel. Got the center part of the steering wheel, the little top part. The gear shifter down there is also silver. And then, of course, on both sides, the roll cage. Dashboard, all that fun stuff. And again, speaking of the, drive shaft earlier. Yeah, drive shaft is here. The transmission is here. I need to redo the silver on this down here. Let's see. So we do have a little bit of detail underneath. Not a whole lot, but there is some. Just to kind of, see if it counts. I got this little red spot right here. I don't know what this is, but I've always just kind of painted it red. I thought about painting it different colors depending on what manufacturer. So, like, Ford would be blue, Toyota would be red, Chevy would be... What's Chevy? Is it gray? I don't know what color Chevy is for whatever reason. Of course, you got the fuel tank back here. Axles, got the little support beams. Then you got the exhaust, kind of goes up to the engine. Then you got the transmission. There's a little bracket here to hold the transmission. They got these little, I don't know if there's like sway links or toe links or something. I don't know what these are. I don't think they're toe links, but there's some type of thingy bob chilling right here. So we also got that painted as well. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. If you don't know the whole story between like Elliott and Harvick about how this kind of happened, I explained it in the Harvick review, but I'm going to kind of touch up on it here just in case you didn't see the Harvick review. So basically throughout 2021, Harvick and Elliott kind of had their moments with each other. With this specific race, it was them kind of rubbing up against each other, which it's Bristol. I mean, that happens. Rubbing's racing, you know how that saying goes. And then towards the end of it, Larson was in the lead. Elliott was kind of blocking and really kind of making sure Harvick did not get the pass on Larson, because obviously Larson is Elliott's teammate. So Elliott was doing pretty good defense, I guess you could say. So he was kind of blocking. Of course, Harvick didn't like that because they're both trying to advance, all that fun stuff. So, I mean, yeah, I see. And then, of course, they had just some other run-ins, like for the Charlotte Roval race. Elliott got spun by Harvick, and then Harvick ended up running into the wall because of Elliott being behind him. I guess he kind of spooked him a little bit, gave him a little fright, and then he kind of bumped into the wall and ruined his day. So, yeah, that's a little bit of kind of what was going on with the whole Elliott and Harvick thing and why it was kind of like a thing that even happened. I've had these customs for quite some time. I just didn't really get around to reviewing them. I'm actually trying to work on reviewing the customs a lot more quicker, and actually working on getting a lot more customs done. I just got a couple left, or not left, but there's a couple that I just did. One I'm not going to be able to review because I had to ship it out and I didn't get to do a review on it. And then there was one where I'm just missing one final piece. One final piece, that's it, and then I'll be able to complete that custom. And I just finished the Josh Berry Martinsville win. I've already done a review on that. And I think there was one more that I didn't get to finish. But I got a whole nother lineup that I'm going to start working on. But first, before that, I'm going to probably try to actually finish some of the 124s I have. Because I've got the Ty Gibbs Martinsville win that I haven't finished yet. I've got the Alex Bowman / Noah Gragson custom Martinsville car that I haven't finished yet. There's one custom that's partially done, but like it's all black. I painted it black and then I didn't do anything with it. So I'm going to try to make Bowman's Talladega race win from iRacing. I'm going to try to make that one if I can get the template for it, or just make it myself, or if I can even do that. And then I've got there's one other thing I was going to do, and I don't remember which one it was. I've got a custom coming in the mail that I need to finish, because it was like I guess you could almost say it's like a collab project. Good old Diecastbuffet is helping me out on that one, so huge thank you to him. Of course, I can't really say what it is yet, unless he says something, then whatever, it's fine. But it's a project I got coming, and it's going to be good, because I got a 124 and a 164 that he painted for me, and then I got to just put on the decals and all the damage and stuff. So, with that being said, I apologize for rambling. I didn't really mean to do all that. But, yeah, so I guess with that being said, it's going to be all for this custom diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.